Hello, today we're going to be drawing classic Jade and we're going to get the hard stuff done in 30 seconds. So we got the head, the rib cage, she's going to be off on the side a little bit. That's the medium line, we're going for the hips. The arm, and then the fingers, arm, elbow, hands, it's going off to the side. And we got the middle line of the face, and that's basically it right there. That's the hard stuff. So now we're going to do the neck, shoulders, so it connects like that. And we're going to divide the chest up into 3 sections where her breasts are going to go. I'm going to shape the hip just a little bit, make sure that the obliques line up nicely with the hips. And we're going to give her some shoulders with a teardrop. It goes down to the biceps and the forearm right here. Try to keep in mind that it's about the same size as your foot. You don't want a size 25, so it's like a foot. Now this arm's going off in the distance, so it's going to get a little thinner. Same shape, same basic shapes. There we go. I might need to fix that up. Their hand over here. It's going to be facing a different direction, so it's going to be twisted a little differently. Now we're just going to get her ears in there. Just try to shape the face a little bit more. We'll go back in and figure that out. Line out her hair. She has a little bit of a widow's peak. It's not really distinct, but there is one. And we're going to have her breasts inside those 2 lines and outline the clavicle right there. We're going to put in the armpit. That's where the shoulder meets the chest. If you guys need to slow this down, there is a half speed button. There's also, you can pause it, you can rewind, do what you got to do to help it out, to learn your own way. So, we got the ribs, and we're just making sure that everything's lined up. I think it's good. Alright. We're going to shape the face, the jawline over here. We're just going to line things up and make sure that her body weight is correct. There we go. We're just going to outline the eyes right here. Make sure that there's space for 5 eyes, so like 1 eye between the 2 eyes, because the head is 5 eyes wide. If that makes sense. Gonna just outline some of the muscles here. Get the biceps. I know I like to do smooth lines on women's bodies, but I force myself every once in a while to chisel away to kind of keep track and force myself to really check out the angles of where we're going. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start working on her costume, her outfit. So what we can do here is we're going to just fill in the dark areas. We're not going to worry about the line, like the outline. So we're going to trace it along her form. So it's going to go around the curves, like this, resting on the surface. And it's going to twist down in the middle that leads right to the center of the hips. So we're just going to fill that out right there, and that's going to be all black along that bottom that outlines the hips. So we'll just sketch that along in there. Here we go. Now we're going to do the other side, same deal, have it along the surface. This is a little tighter than the resource picture. We're going to do the collar up here. She seems to have a thick collar. There's going to be like little circles in there. that, I guess, fasten it.
Okay, so we're going to zoom in on our face. Okay, so when we draw the eyes, we want to make an almond shape. And then we have the eyelashes, which goes in groups. Never draw a individual eyelashes. 2, 3, and then add 4 down here. See how they get wider as it goes on? Like that, see? And then you have it down here. There we go. Now, same thing over here. So like that. Almondy. Goes around. And then the short eyelash, medium eyelash, longer eyelash, longest eyelash. And then we have kind of like that little section, so it looks like they're coming out more. And then we have one hint of bottom eyelashes too, and then darker along here, like that. She has a little section right here, a little tear duct, and the eyebrows. I like to have the eyebrows down a little bit because it gives you room to be more expressive. So like that, and then maybe like this. Come at me, bro. Alright, so then we got the ears over here. Now the ears are a little bigger than what people think. It goes down between the eyes and the nose. So that's about a quarter of the face. There we go. This. There's like a line. Goes like that. And then there's a section. Goes like this. So we got 2 circles like this. And circle. 2. And one down here. Now her mask. So we're just going to hint at the nose like this. Where the bridge is. And we're just going to go down like that. And go down. So this actually fits her jaw. So it goes like that. Goes around where her chin is. It's okay to have a little bit of a darker line right there and go up like that. Now we're going to have the stretch mark like that because it's pulling because it goes around her face. So we have it like that. And then we have it right here. And we have right here. And let's throw in where her mouth is like that. Like this. See, it's like an M like that. And then we go up like this and it forms to her head because it's pulling really tight. So it goes like this. The bun back here. That doesn't have to be perfect circle. And I'm going to go like that. And we're going to have a chopstick. And let's give her a little bit of an expression right there. Hint where the jaw, separation between the jaw and the mask. And we can get her eyes. Now I don't draw full eyes. I actually just kind of hint here because the eyes are the eyes are, they're always just to make it seem like it's watery or wet in there. I do that with everybody. It's just because if you draw like the eye straight up, it can look a little off. Although it exists, it just looks off. See? Now get some. This looks uneven over here. So let's just read. Now there we go. She has a collar. It wraps around her neck. It's a thick collar, so it goes like that. And she has some circles along here. Now we're going to just, there is some reflective light along the side, so we're not going to draw the whole thing black, although it is black. Like that. Now, her neck goes like this. Again, this is all black here, so maybe what we can do is we can just highlight, like we can use highlights. It connects here, then that's what goes down her chest. Her shoulder goes like this because it's facing away, and this one's coming forward. Her collarbone is like this. Again, we're just going to highlight where it is because it's all black. And so we're just going to go like this. We have the outline of where we want everything. It meets up like this. Whole thing along the top. There we go. It wraps around. There's curve because it fits her form. Now we're going to do the highlight like this. We go around. Again, reflective light. Maybe we can just hint at the shadow going like that. It's darker down here, but it could be a thinner line. And it goes like that. Shadow and reflection will go. And we're going to go down here. Again, here is, for some reason it's darker like here. So we're just going to have it be darker. It goes down. Alright, so you got the dark, it's all going down here, and it meets like right where, like right down here. Now we're going to do the same deal up here. It's dark along this section. And then the highlight goes around here. Like that. And we're going to have the, be like that. Here we go. See, now this is all going in alignment with the outline that we did before. They're supported and kind of squished because they're constrained. Go like that, and there is along the rib cage right here. Let's do like a little line right there. And then it goes down to here where it meets. So we're just going to color it in all down here. Now there's going to be some highlights on her hips that we got to remember. So this is just breaking up solid black, give it a little bit more personality, a little more, makes it a little more distinct rather than just, I wouldn't say bland, but bland, yeah. Now her, well, let's color that in later. Let's get everything else out. So there is, we're making it a little more form-fitting than it is. So there's that section right here, and her abs go like this. You can have a little dark right along here to show that it is, going out more. Add like a line here, and show the outline of where the ribs are. This is where the folds would be because she, moves in them. It goes like that. Now again, when you do long lines, you go like this. You lock your wrist, lock it, and I'm using my entire shoulder right now, and it goes like that. My entire arm from my shoulder. You go like this, and it goes out, so it's going to go down like that. And this is all shadowed in. And there's the hip. It goes like that. Hip muscle. Go like that. Like that. Just smooth lines. See where it goes? And then muscle goes like this. Goes out. Goes like that. Because her leg is coming forward. And I think that's basically how we could do that. Let me see. It's her balance. Balance seems okay. Now, S curve, like that. And her shoulder muscle goes like that. Begins right there. Now I suggest that we do that trick where we go back and look on the other side, or flip it over and see how it looks. This side looks okay to me, so take a second, flip it over, see what's up. Now, if you got to slow it down by half or whatever, feel free to do so. And so this out and down. Now we're going to smooth this out. Goes like this. I'm using my whole arm. We'll just go back in and erase it like this. Use the whole arm. On this side. Now what I usually like to do is I like to pull. When I use my whole arm, that's usually what artists do. They pull towards them. But right now I'm kind of not winging it, but I don't want to flip everything upside down and get you guys confused. Plus I'm kind of pulling it off, so I don't know, I don't really like that. So let's do this. And that's ugly. It's curvy. We're just going along the outline. Curve. Just color that in. The tricep is. This is where the bicep is. Go like that, because you don't really see it on that side. So it goes like that. We'll just tuck it in because it's going behind the chest. And let's see the arms compared to each other. This one seems a little longer, so I'm going to erase it right along here because it's going off into the distance, kind of. So we don't want to make it so it's the same angle. We don't want to do that. It's going behind her back and along the lower part of her back. So we're going to do this. I'm going to erase it. And we're going to use the same smooth lines. I do like it where it connects here. So we're going to just kind of shorten it up a little bit. And then her glove. And her glove over here. I don't like that. I just need to thin out her arm. And so we go like this. There we go. And that is where her glove is. We'll put it like this. And this is where her bracelet is along the forearm. So make sure it's wrapped around. Wrap it around here. There we go. Let me erase that a little bit. Erase that. Erase this. And then there's that section up here as well. Go like that. And then around here. And it comes out just a little bit right there. And we go down here. Let me see. We have her thumb like this, and it goes in front of where the staff is. Like that. Let's do a line down here, right here, and then this goes outline of the hip. That. Like this. That. There we go. Now we have the highlight. So her hip goes out, so it shows more along here. It wraps around, and then the rest is dark because it's all going behind. Shadow over here. Do the highlight up here. Well, not the highlight, but the dark up here. Just like that. And then over here. And alright, here, here, like that. This goes like this. And I believe that's okay. We can do where her rib cage is, like right here, kind of hint at it. And let's move this out some more. And let's separate this over here because we don't want to get lost in where her curves are. Now we're going to just do the line. So that basically goes all the way off screen. Now we're going to take her grip and then make it so it's tighter. I'm going to shorten up her thumb. I don't know why the hell I just did that. Alright. Let's hint over here that there's twisting. Alright, I think that's it. Be sure to check out the videos right here. Check out the brand new video, and I will see you there.